Hi! Happy Sunday. Welcome to Marcy's Food, Nutrition, and Exercise channel. Thank you for joining me today. This is my very first video vlog, as you may call it. And today I'm just going to kind of talk to you about what it is that I do and how easy it is to achieve being able to food prep on a Sunday, even when you have responsibilities, a family, and life. Women, I know this is hard, even for men. Some men that I know just don't want to do it, or like I don't have time, or like I don't want to cook. I literally just make it up as I go along, figure out what it is that I want to eat, what's in season. Right now we're in spring, so a lot of veggies, a lot of fruits are in season right now. Dark green veggies, things of that sort. So you have a plethora of things to choose from. For today, so let me show you, right? So I went shopping this morning. I did to the gym this morning. Going to the gym was part of my plan on Sundays. I've started to going to the gym on Sundays and doing cardio because it's helping me just to kind of get in that frame, being prepared for the week to come up at hand. Most people take Sundays off. When football season comes in, I'll probably go into the gym a lot earlier, and or either maybe switching back over to Saturdays. But for right now, because football season is not here, it's easier for me just to go on a Sunday, and I usually take Saturday off as my complete full day of rest. Anyway, so I went shopping. I have a full refrigerator, fruit, nuts, all those things. Yeah, I said nuts. All those things of that sort. Freezers full of frozen veggies, as well as some fresh veggies that are in the refrigerator. I'm making myself boiling cauliflower to make cauliflower mash. So today, what's on the menu for today? Or I'm sorry, what's on the menu for this week? So breakfast is pretty much whatever I want it to be. It really depends on how I'm feeling for that day or that morning. It's either an avocado shake, green shake with almond milk. I mean, I'll go into all of the recipes a little bit later. But for this week, as far as my food is concerned, how I end up planning out my meals and what I'm going to cook is just really thinking about what I ate last week and whether or not I feel like eating it. So my lunch is going to be shrimp for this week, 4 ounces of shrimp. I'm going to make roasted sweet potatoes and either asparagus, more than likely. My afternoon snacks usually end up being romaine lettuce with either sardines or tuna. Yes, I said sardines. Sardines are really high in omega-3s and 6s, which are really good for the body. You need them. Instead of popping a fish pill, you might as well just use some sardines and pop in a breath mint afterward because you're going to eat it. And then dinner will be the cauliflower mash that I'm going to make. I use almond milk or plant milk of some sort. So cauliflower mash, and because I don't end up using or eating protein at night, there's no need for it. I'm not training the way that I used to. I'm not doing bodybuilding. I'm not going super heavy. I'm just trying to maintain for the age that I am and how I want to look and feel. So I end up going completely vegan at night. So doing the cauliflower mash with collard greens, with sauteed onions, with mushrooms. And then I end up buying this product, which is fantastic, which is called corn. It's so good. Right? It looks like little Chick-fil-A's, whatever not. And it's soy free. So for ladies and for men for that matter, you don't need any extra estrogen or soy. This is so good. You can put a little bit of seasoning. I end up cooking it with vegetable broth because again, I don't eat meat. So I cook it with vegetable broth, let it saute in a pan. You can use beef or chicken broth, whatever you want. It brings in the flavor. Since it doesn't have its own taste, it ends up holding the flavor of whatever you put into it. Put some seasoning on top of it, some hot sauce. I don't even use hot sauce. I use cayenne pepper. It's so effing good. And so that's usually ended up being my dinner at night. So I will take you through the steps of how I'm doing this and what I'm doing and how it comes out. I will have recipes. I will answer questions. Again, this is my very first video for my YouTube channel. Leave questions, whatever you want. I will answer them as fast as I possibly can. Mind you, I do have a family. And so it does take time to kind of get back, and I'm not on social media all the time. But I promise you I will answer you back. And I will be here to answer any questions that you have. And if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe. I will definitely be putting out more videos per week as time goes on. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so here we have uncooked sweet potatoes. I decided to go with the roasted sweet potatoes. With the white lumps you see on there are coconut. Lumps of coconut. I sprayed it with sprinkles of cinnamon, nutmeg. You can use agave to cut down on the sugar, honey, and or either maple syrup. because I am not eating sugar, I used French vanilla stevia extract. If you're not accustomed to eating it, it's very strong. Like, it's super sweet, so you need to be really, really cautious. I would advise you to get accustomed to the taste first. And so here, what we have, yes, don't talk about the look. What we have here is the cauliflower mash getting ready to be prepared. And the Vitamix, that yellow stuff right there, is nutritional yeast. For all my vegan people, this is really good if you're lactose intolerant, because it makes things taste like it has cheese in it without the effects of cheese. I don't advise anybody eating cheese if you don't have to. I know it's good. They do that on purpose. Manufacturers actually put stuff in it, cheese, to make it addicting. Take that in your pipe and smoke it. Anyway, all right, so now we're gonna turn on the blender and I'll show you the effects. And this is how my cauliflower mash came out. It's so effing good. Right? It's a little runny. It's okay. I put in a little bit too much milk. But these are the ingredients that I pretty much used to make it. Yeah, so there you go. And my sweet potato was cooking. If you notice, I always clean as I go. I never just let stuff sit around because I hate a dirty kitchen. I cannot clean it. Okay. All right. So as you can tell, I've actually opened up a bottle of wine because cooking with wine makes it go by so much faster. This is mahi-mahi with a little bit of seasoning on top of it. I only put a teens of pink salt on it. The rest of it is black pepper. And my sweet potatoes are done, looking yummy, yummy, nice and firm, but yet, you know. So yeah. So moving on, once that cooks, I've got corn that not corn, but carrots. I'm gonna make another thing of carrots so I can have enough. And that should be it. So I've gotten everything prepared. I've got my sweet potatoes and my mahi-mahi ready, along with my veggies. If you can see, this is what I'm preparing. So for me, what I end up doing is having a higher carb day, which are my Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, only because those are the days that I'm specifically working out since I'm in school too. So it's easier for me just to eat a little bit more because I'm burning more. I end up measuring everything. That's the only way that it's going to work, people. I do a cup of veggies. And I know people say don't eat carrots, but they're from the earth. Yes, they're a little sweet, which is absolutely fine because it satiates my sweet tooth. And they're good for you. Again, I'm not competing, so I'm not eating how I want to eat, but still making sure that I'm eating healthy for myself. So measure out my carrots, put it into each thing. People say this is so tedious, and let me tell you, it is. It's the only way you're gonna know exactly how much you're getting each and every single time. And I like to know what I'm putting into my body every single time. I know exactly how much, so then when I track my calories on MyFitnessPal, which is something that I advise you to do, everybody should track your calories. So that way you know exactly how much you're putting into your system. So I put my cup of carrots in there. Clear that one out because I was really looking. I measure out my sweet potatoes, which are going to be 1/4 of a cup instead of a full cup. 1/4 of a cup. Getting a spoon somewhere. Again, the baby's in front. She's watching something on Netflix, being entertained. So measuring this out. Now again, you can literally just have all of your food already cooked and then prep it after family has gone down. Whatever you want to do. Sometimes I do that. But for the sake of this video, I'm just showing you how I'm prepping, which means I'll probably end up prepping the rest of my food after she goes to bed so that I can just do it without any issues. quarter of a cup there. And I always make my lunches a little heavier than, say, dinner, because that's the time that I'm most active, and that's the time that I would advise any and everybody who's wanting to watch their weight and either not even training, but just wanting to watch your weight. If you're active during the day, eat heavier during the day. Breakfast can be a little heavier. I like having heavy breakfasts on days that I know that I'm not going to have an AM snack. It just saves me. And so there you go. Put that to the side. Take a little bit of sip because sipping is fun while you cook. It helps me. I don't know about you. Anyway, so measuring out, and now I have my little scale. Get one. If you don't have one, invest in one. It's my little drug scale. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. I mean, it could be, but it's not. I wouldn't be doing this YouTube video if I was doing that. So, measure everything out. Getting a little container to put it on. I'm going to use my baby's little cup, her little bowl. Why not, right? Turn it on. And so for me, I use grams. I do grams. I find it to be a little bit more, more accurate. So I look at that. Mahi, just beautiful, right? Just cooked and fresh, so good. It's a non-fishy fish. If you haven't had it, go get some. High in protein, so good for you. I like doing 85 grams, which is 3 ounces. Again, measuring it out. I'm at 83, and this is 85.3. After a while, once you start measuring everything out, you start to know exactly how much stuff measures. You know, you can start to guesstimate. For me, on weekends like today, for dinner, I won't measure. And then for dinner, during the week, I usually don't measure because I can guesstimate. And because I'm doing all vegan, it's all vegetables, you can't really overdose on veggies, can you? I don't think so. Anyway, so this was just a beginning tutorial on how you can food prep on Sundays. Again, got the baby in there watching TV. I ended up cooking everything that I needed to cook. The rest of the meals are going to be salads. So that's easily achieved, right? It's only 5 o'clock. I think I started it maybe 3 o'clock. So I did all of this literally in 2 hours. You cannot tell me that there's no reason why you're food prepping so that you have a better chance to maintaining your weight and or losing the weight that you want to lose. Again, don't forget to add in avocado because avocado was good. I had to force myself to like it. I forced myself to like it so much so that now I incorporated at least, I eat a whole avocado every day. Once either for breakfast or for lunch and dinner. The dinner is usually an avocado, half an avocado. Anywhere between 85 to about 90 grams, right? Per slice or per half. So I'm getting all of my good veggies, which will make you feel fuller, longer, and make you feel more satiated. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial that I've had today. Thank you for tuning in all the way through. Please subscribe to my channel and enjoy your foods.